Welcome to the Binding Ties Show, a show that focuses on the challenges that we face in today's society. I am your host, Geoffrey. Today we are going to focus and discuss more about the disability as a challenge in today's society. I'm already joined by my guest and I will give him time to introduce himself before we go more about today's session.
Okay, thank you so much for hosting me.
Yes.
I'm Otieno Paul. Uh, I'm from Siaya County. Yeah, officially Otieno John Paul Odhiambo, but I'm mainly known as Otieno Paul.
Yes.
Thank you again for welcoming me.
Welcome, Mom. And when we start today's topic, I can see today we agree to talk about disability as a challenge. As you understand yourself better, what can you say about disability?
Well, it's a challenge. It's still a challenge. Actually, it's so shameful that it's still a challenge in the 21st century because in the society, people that are disabled
Yes.
are viewed as inferior or less human beings to the society,
Yeah.
and that one it demoralizes those with
Yes.
disability, and then also other people tend to withdraw
Yeah.
their support from them because like wanaona ni kama after all if they are helped
Yes.
they can't give back to the society, you see.
Yeah. Yeah.
And also another thing is that some parents also like are shameful or feel shame when they have disabled children.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's still a challenge in today's world, and
Yeah.
it's something that a lot of organizations have come out to talk about it,
Yeah.
and the fight is still on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And does now that you are disabled, does this make you hungry with others?
definitely not. Actually, I think that it's something that it's mental. It's all with your mental state, and also I can say that I was brought up right. Those who brought me up. Credit to my grandparents who brought
Yeah.
me up, and they introduced me to the society. They gave me a chance to be myself, and
Yeah.
also I can say that I feel good. I feel like as complete as any other person could be. Yeah,
Oh, and do you see a doctor? How often does you visit to a health facility?
definitely I don't. Actually, the only time that I can visit a health facility is when I'm sick. But other
Mm.
than that, no, I don't. I don't visit.
So you just feel okay that now I'm disabled and you don't visit any health facility for maybe medical checkup, or does it mean you can survive without medical checkup?
Uh, Depending on my hands, no, no, I don't visit any health facility for that. However, it becomes a challenge during cold days
Mm.
when when it rains or the weather is so cold. Yeah,
Mhm.
there is some little pain in there, but then it's something that I've gotten used to. Yeah, it's something that I've gotten used to, and I think I'm okay. I'm okay with it. Yeah.
Wow. And when we look at you and we look at other people, so this disability, have you ever lost a job because of now that you are not able?
Job. I can't say. However, I've gone for several interviews, but then I can't say definitely that I've not gotten the jobs because of that. Because when you go to an interview, they conduct the interviews and then they give you a call when you pass. Yeah.
Mhm.
However, I've been lucky to work with the government. Actually, I did the 2019 census,
Yes.
and also the just concluded general election. Yeah,
Mm.
the census I was an enumerator, and for this election I was a clerk. So I've
Mm.
been lucky. But other than that, I've also worked, yeah, in different capacities. For example, my uncle owns a cyber.
Yeah.
Yeah. Credit to him, Pastor Steve Omondi. Yeah,
Yeah.
he has been so welcoming. He has given me an opportunity to be there. I operate the computers whenever he's not around. If he has, okay, he conducts some computer lessons. So he can also give me one or two students. I do the same. So it has been good. Yeah. However, I can't say that on the job factor,
Yeah.
I've lost a job because of that because I'm still a student. And
Yes.
however, during the holidays, I've been doing jobs because even the just concluded holiday,
Yes.
I was working with my brother.
Mhm.
Yeah, we were laying tiles, the floor, the wall tiles. Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
So I feel good in the society.
Wow. And you've said that you've never lost a job because of your disability. And are there the limit of jobs that you can do? Or rather, are there those jobs that you can't do because of you can't handle them via your hands? Or how do you go about it?
Okay, the limit of jobs,
Mhm.
I can't say much about it because probably I can do anything. As much as you can do anything with your both hands, I can also do the same because I can carry, I do type, yeah, the laptops, I do type with both hands actually.
Yes.
Yeah. Because I can remember once we went to work for a certain guy, and then he asked which course I was pursuing, and I said IT. And then he
Mhm.
asked, so how do you go about typing, because IT is about computer and things? And I told him it's okay because I've gotten used to it. It's just about practicing and also giving yourself that space and the positivity in you,
Yeah.
yeah, the positive drive. That's what I think, that's what has enabled me to undertake different jobs. But so far so good. Sijakosa kufanya kazi kwa sababu like I'm disabled or something like that. No, I
Mm.
always do anything and everything. I wash, I cook, I clean. Actually, I can do anything probably. Yeah.
And a lot of people have been hiding and they don't want to talk more about disability. How do you feel whenever you talk about yourself and the challenge that you pass?
um mm, there have been challenges.
Yes.
I think there have been challenges because probably if somebody wants to help you or somebody comes around and say that they want to help you, you don't know under which capacity. Yeah?
Yes.
Like ujui anakubeba aje,
Yeah.
the kind of thing. So when ukinikujia ati sija nataka kusaidia ama I want to give you this support, first of all I have to ask myself, hiyo support yako, are you
Mm.
giving to me as a person or are you giving to me like umeona like I can't make it
Mm.
myself. So I think that's one thing. And then also I tend to be positive
Yeah.
around people, and then less concentrating. I always concentrate less on what people think about me
Yeah.
and more on what I think about myself and what I want to be as a
Yes.
person. Yeah, and also on the capacities that I have. Yeah, that has really helped me to go
Yeah.
about the challenges in life.
Mm.
And yeah, that's it.
And whenever you join others, perhaps for a church service or class time, how does your peers treat you? Are they treating you in a more special way, or are they treating you just like others, or are they treating you just in the same level? How does they treat you?
I like being treated on the
Mm.
same level as others, actually, because I'm a social person.
All right.
Yeah. So there is no need of giving me special treatment on my physical appearance.
Mm.
Yeah, because that one itself, giving me special treatment because of my physical appearance, actually lessens me as a person because it makes me feel less of a human being. So when I go about on my social activities like gatherings, churches, actually I ensure that I'm treated, yeah, I'm
Yes.
treated equally. And if you want to give me a special treatment, I'll say no. Yeah,
Mm.
because I think that's one thing that there is one incident that happened with my mother when I finished from fun. Then she was like, sit around and then I get your job, and I said no,
Mm.
I can find myself a job. You see, yeah.
Mm.
So that one itself, I think, has made me to conquer more in life.
Wow. And why can't you allow yourself to be treated in a more special way? Because those who are physically challenged, they have an upper hand in the society. There are those things that they are supposed to enjoy that other people cannot. Why can't you allow that?
I think that's what has made the society to lessen the physically silent, even the mentally silent. They call them the disabled, right?
Yeah.
So when somebody wants to give you a special treatment,
Yes.
first of all, to me, ni kama amekudharau. Kitu cha
Mm.
kwanza. Even if to me, if you want to do that to me, ni kama umenidharau.
Yeah.
Because I think just an example, I have the disability card, but I've never used it anywhere.
Uh,
first of all, I never wanted to take it. See, but then my mother convinced me to take it and I took it. However, I don't even have it here. She has it. I've never even seen it myself. And I think that the disability funds, which goes which some people enjoy, and also other benefits from the society. But
Yes.
for me, I've never gone for them because I feel like I can just make a living as the other person can make, you see.
Yeah.
So my mental health has never allowed me to view myself in such a way because, for example, if I stop doing or if I stop making a living today the way I make and then
Yes.
start depending on another person or on an organization, then I feel like I will never make it in life. Plus, there are those, I think there are those with extreme disabilities. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they're the ones who should enjoy this one. But then, as long as I can make a living, as long as I can handle myself right in
Yeah.
the society, in the job areas, and then in any other area, I
Yeah.
think that I'm good to go.
All right. And where do you see yourself in next 2 years in the society?
Well, I'm a self-driven person.
Mhm.
Yeah, academically, business-wise, spiritually, and let me say that I'm an active person in society. I've joined several clubs. And I would also want to go out there and air my voice about how different people with disabilities are treated.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also give my support to those whom I can. Yeah, reach out to those whom I can because I'm able. It's not that I'm not able. I'm able. So it's just the physical appearance that differentiates me from others. But other than that, I can do as much as other person can do, and also I feel like I can invest in myself and also in my other areas, and then probably in the next 2 years, I'll be somewhere. Actually, I'll be graduating. I would
Yeah.
have graduated. I'll be having a good job somewhere. Yeah.
Mm. And what is the position of your disability in your relationship? That is, if you're in a relationship.
Mm, they have never affected my relationship. Actually, I've been in relationships
Yeah.
with some pretty girls, I have to say, and currently I'm also in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, marking the end of my second year in the next month, we'll be celebrating that. I'm happy about it, and so far so good. There's been no challenge about any other thing. So you know, people. I always feel like a person will only treat you the way you treat yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you treat yourself good, if you are so passionate about yourself, if you are so driven with yourself, then the other person will also just treat you normal. But then if you want to carry yourself in a certain way that shows that now you are a lesser person, then
Yeah.
the other person will also start sympathizing with you, and then they'll treat you as somebody who cannot handle themselves. So for me, I'm a go-getter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always like sipendi kufanyiwa. I like
Yeah.
doing it for myself. So
Mm.
that one has really helped me with people, just not only in relationship, but also in the society and also with my family. Because I can remember that in our house, in my
Yes.
mother's house, I do like 70% of the chores.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the eldest, by the way, and I do 70% of the chores. And that one, like it always makes me feel good when I do something, rather
Yeah.
than just sitting down and doing nothing.
Or maybe if I just have listened to that part of in relationship, I can take you back a bit. What was the experience of your girlfriend? Did you introduce yourself to her and inform her that I'm disabled in this direction, or you just kept it for some time?
Mm, First of all,
Yeah.
I don't like hiding myself.
Yes.
Yeah, when I come to you, I like introducing myself fully, so
Yes.
that at least you know who I am. Because if I start hiding part of me, that will
Mm-hmm.
show that I'm embarrassed about it. But for a fact, I'm not. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why when I introduce myself to a person,
Mm-hmm.
like okay, first of all, I'm
Mm-hmm.
physically challenged.
Yeah.
Yeah, not that extreme, but you can see it for yourself. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And then there is this part of the question that people mostly asks. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
what happened?
Yeah.
And the honest answer is always that I don't know, because from the stories that I've heard is that I was not born the way, but I grew up that way.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I've come to accept myself the same way,
Mm-hmm.
and I've never cared to know what happened. What I
Mm-hmm.
care about is what tomorrow holds for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are things of the past, because there are a lot of stories about it. No, people will always accuse, people will say what, and any other thing. But for me, it doesn't matter what happened.
Yeah.
No? What matters to me is what
Mm-hmm.
will happen next.
Mm.
Yeah.
Paul, what message do you have to those of us that are listening to us or are watching you now outside there and they're living with disability? What can you tell them?
Uh, Disability is not a shame to have. Actually, it's a blessing, because for me, it's a blessing. You should take it as a blessing and then be positive about it, be proud about it, because it's God given.
Yes.
I believe that it's God given advantage, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
to us, because for me personally, I feel like in the state that I am, I can do more things than other people can do.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, a lot of people cannot do some of the things that I do. And
Mm-hmm.
also, you can be physically challenged, but then there is a lot that you can still do. Yeah,
Yes.
your brain can still be smart. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you don't have just to go around like ufanye kazi kwa mkono. Saa zingine
Mm-hmm.
like you can't walk, but then
Mm-hmm.
if your hands can allow it, do some work, then do it. If your brain
Yeah.
can allow you do some work, then just do it. Yeah, so you can usikae tu chini like now sasa mimi sijiezi, call for support 1 2 3. No, what are you doing? If you want people to support you, first of all, what are you doing? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
what are you doing to support yourself?
Yeah.
That's one thing. And then from that one, that's now whereby you can tell somebody that, okay, I have 1 2 3,
Yes.
unaweza niongezea kidogo.
Mm-hmm.
See, yeah, because for myself, if
Mm-hmm.
now I choose to use my physical state, then I can go by like I have done 1 2 3, I can do 1 2 3. Can you help me though? 1 2 3. But
Mm-hmm.
then first of all, find out what you can do.
Yes.
Yeah, with your state, there is always something that you can do with your state. There is like si ati hakuna kitu unaweza fanya, there is always something that you can do with your state. So explore that one, and
Yeah.
then do it personally, and then after that one, then you can now seek help from others.
All right. Maybe just before we wind up,
Yeah.
do you think the Kenyan government is doing enough based on people with disability?
Is the Kenyan government doing enough?
Yeah.
Actually, personally, I don't know, because it's always a shame when you walk around streets like these big cities, and then you find people with disability begging. See,
Yeah.
so and then we have money allocated for such kind of people. So you get to wonder, where are these money going to?
Mm.
Yeah. And then another thing, I can say that yeah, some people are getting the money, but then most of the people are not getting. There are so many middlemen that are really cutting off
Yeah.
that cash from reaching them. And plus also I think that the society themselves can come up with different programs and activities that are aimed at boosting the morale of
Yeah.
these people, and also teaching them how to be positive about themselves. See, and it should not only be left for the government. The
Yeah.
government cannot handle everything and everybody. First of all, we can start from the society level, from the family level.
Mm.
What's that family doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, to
Yes.
boost the morale of that person, the one of them who is living with disability. And then you can go about with the society and then every other person. If we all come together, I think we can have a good society. Yeah.
And now, what is your last word to those of us that were listening to us from the beginning and the end of this show?
Last word. What can I say? Okay. Disability. It's always said that disability is not inability, and it's a fact from my point of view. And also, for those who are helping the ones who are physically challenged or mentally challenged, don't do it to underestimate them. Do it out of passion. Do it because you want to do it. Do it because it's a gift. No, giving is a gift, yeah, from
Yes.
God. So do it because you feel like doing it, but don't just do it because to underestimate them. And also, when you have people around you that have the same challenge,
Mm.
yeah, show your support, but then usifanye in such a way that they will feel like they are less human beings. Okay, show them, treat them as equal as you, with the same respect you will treat another person, the same respect that you should treat them. And those also, those who living with disabilities, It's your moment. See, there is always something that you can do. Just like I said, there is always something that you can do. Do it passionately. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mr. Paul, and we are glad to have this platform with you here today. And we are looking forward to have you again next time so that our viewers can learn more about how to cope up with not only disability in the society but any other challenge. Thank you so much, and may God bless you.
Okay. Thank you so much. It was nice having you around.
Thank you.